If you like it here, make sure to subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Miata. Welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Let me give you an air hug. Today's video is way overdue. I promised to make a video about this 6 months ago. So to the people that have been asking me, where is the video on remote work visa? I'm sorry. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my experience and the process of getting the Dubai remote or virtual work visa. I've kept you guys waiting enough for this video. Let's just jump right into it. Just to make sure that I'm giving you guys facts, I wrote everything down in my notebook. So if you see me looking down, I'm getting facts, okay? So what is the Dubai virtual work visa? It is a 1-year self-sponsored work visa. It was introduced in October of 2020 by the UAE government, and the purpose for this was to attract top talent to the country, specifically in business and technology. How can you obtain this visa? The first step is you need to apply for the visa. There are a couple of ways you can apply for the visa. You can go directly online. I will leave the link in the description where you can go and directly apply. You can also go through an agency, which is the route that I took. The reason why I did that was because I was in the US when I was applying for the visa, and I felt like I needed help with the process, so I just went ahead and went through an agency. But you don't have to. If you're living here in the UAE and you want to apply for this visa, you can just do it online and not have to go through an agency. The agency just made it easier for me to communicate, and I kind of went ahead of myself a little bit. Applying is the first step, but before you apply, there are some requirements that you need to meet before you even start the application process. Here are the requirements that you need to meet to qualify for this visa. Number one, you must have a valid passport with a minimum of 6 months before it expires. Number two, you must have a health insurance with a UAE coverage. You can just go online, search for companies that offer international health coverage. The one that I have, if you're American, is called Blue Cross Blue Shield, but their international coverage is GeoBlue, I think. I will leave the correct name in the description, but I'm pretty sure it's GeoBlue. It doesn't just cover me in the UAE, it covers me in other countries. It's like somewhat of a travel insurance, but not really. You must have a health insurance that covers you in the UAE before you even apply, because that's something they will ask for. Number three, if you are applying as a self-employed business owner, you must provide a proof of your business ownership of 1 year or more. So you have to own a business for at least a year or more in order to qualify for this visa. If you are applying as a employee, you must provide proof of employment, and you must have a 1-year contract with your employer. You can either provide your contract or your offer letter. Either one should be good. For me, I did not have a contract, so I just provided my offer letter, and that was good. The next requirement is you must make a minimum of $5,000 a month in order to qualify for this visa. This applies to both business owner and employee. Once you meet all of these requirements and you're ready to apply, here are the documents that you're going to need for the application process. As an employee, you're going to need to submit your contract letter or your offer letter from your employer. Also, as an employee, you will need to submit your last month pay slip. I was required to submit 3 months of my pay slip. So next, you must provide 3 preceding bank statements, and this applies to both employee and business owners. Now you're qualified, you got all of your documents. The next area that I'm going to address is cost. How much did it cost me to get this visa, and is it worth it? Overall, the government fee, which cover application, processing, lab tests, Emirates ID, that total is 2,300 dirham, and that is 611 USD. Now the cost can vary based on a couple of things. One, if you are going through an agency, you will have to pay agency fee. and that vary from agency to agency. So just keep that in mind. 2, if you are applying within the UAE or outside the UAE, the cost will vary as well. Because I went through an agency, I had to pay an agency fee, which was like one something, I think 160 if I'm not mistaken. That's what I had to pay for the agency fee. Yeah, so the cost will vary based on the process you choose to do. So just keep that in mind. How long did the process take? My process was pretty fast. Again, this can vary based on multiple factors. For me, it took about a month for the entire process. It would have been faster if I was moving faster, because my agency was pretty quick. They were getting back to me like, we need this, we need that. I was the one slowing things down, be like, I need time to find this, I need time to get this paperwork. At one point, I was looking for my offer letter. It took me like a couple of weeks to find my offer letter in my email, so that kind of slowed down the process. That is pretty much the logistics of the Dubai remote or virtual work visa. Was it worth it? I would say no, because I was like in and out of the UAE. I did not stay here for entire 1 year or even like more than 6 months. I could have gotten a visiting visa, and every time I went out and came back in, it would have been renewed, so I didn't have to get a 1 year visa, if that makes sense. But if you are planning on coming here and staying here for an entire year, then I would say yes, it's worth it, because if you do meet all of these requirements, that is the easiest way for you to get a residence visa without having a company sponsor you. You do have a little bit more privileges as opposed to being a tourist. So you can rent an apartment, you can rent a car, you can have things in your name. Is it worth it? Yes and no. So that is it, guys. If you find this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.